Imagine waking up in silence. It's not city silence, not countryside, quiet, real silence. No traffic, no notifications, no voices. Just wind, water, and birds that sound like they were programmed by nature to calm your brain. You step outside, and there's no gate, no road, no neighbor. Only sand, ocean, and whatever you decide goes. It's not a dream. It's what life looks like when you buy your own private island for $100 million. Yeah, people actually do that. Not celebrities renting one for a weekend. I mean, full ownership. Title deed, mine, and the reasons why they do it. They're not what you think. Sure, at first glance it looks like the ultimate vacation flex. A luxurious paradise with palm trees, a mega mansion, maybe a yacht anchored nearby. But the deeper you look, the more you realize. This isn't about luxury. It's about power, secrecy, and survival. See, the ultra-wealthy are playing a different game than the rest of us. While we're grinding out 925 South, stuck in traffic, watching reels of people living their best lives, billionaires are out there buying land the rest of us can't even find on Google Maps. But here's the thing. Bees. Islands aren't just pretty, they're strategic. Think about it. An island is naturally isolated. It's defensible. It's private. And it's completely customizable. Want to build a hidden runway for your private jet? Go for it. Want to install underground bunkers, artificial lakes, or a smart surveillance system with facial recognition? Done. In fact, a lot of these islands aren't even for living full-time. They're escape pods. Backup plans. Off-grid sanctuaries in case things go sideways and billionaires. Trust me, they think a lot about things going sideways. What kind of things? Well, pandemics, war, economic collapse, AI revolts, you name it. If there's a doomsday scenario, someone out there is preparing for it. Not with canned beans in a basement, but with fortified islands equipped like sci-fi safe zones. There's a story, and it's not public, about a Silicon Valley billionaire who bought a small island in the Pacific. He didn't tell anyone. No press, no announcement. But satellite imagery showed a sudden development. A large mansion, a helipad, solar arrays, underground structures being dug out over months. What's it for? No one really knows. But the guy isn't living there. He visits occasionally, flies in quietly, and stays for short periods. Security, ex-military, equipment, military grade, energy, fully off-grid. That's not just a summer home. That's a contingency plan. And he's not alone. These people don't trust the systems they helped build. They know how fragile things really are. That's why behind the curtain there's a trend. Call it the island exit strategy. It's not new, but it's becoming mainstream among those with more money than most of us could imagine. And then there's the ultra-luxury side of it. These islands aren't all about survival. Some are straight-up adult playgrounds. Imagine a tropical version of Westworld robotic staff, holographic entertainment systems, eye-controlled lighting, temperature, sound. You think it's quiet? No. It's precision-engineered tranquility. The sound of the ocean is actually amplified through hidden speakers to keep your brain in a theta wave state. That's how deep this stuff goes. And when guests arrive, there's no booking system. You're personally invited. Each person's arrival is calculated. Private jets land on the mainland. Then they're escorted to the dock where a luxury yacht takes them the rest of the way. Facial scans are done discreetly. Phones locked away. No photos, no stories. What happens on the island stays on the island. Not because of vibes, but because of contracts and lawyers. And then there are rumors. The kind you don't find in news articles. But in off-the-record conversations with people who've worked behind the scenes, there's talk of rituals, of experimental tech, discussions and deals that could shape entire industries or countries being made over. Dinners no one's allowed to talk about. Think of it as the world's most exclusive boardroom. It's disguised as a beach paradise. And here's what's truly chilling. Some of these islands are reportedly equipped with AI-run environmental control systems. I'm talking about biodomes that mimic perfect weather, artificial ecosystems that adjust based on your mood, smart food systems that grow your preferences on demand. We're entering a phase where the ultra-rich aren't just escaping the world, they're simulating better versions of it for themselves. Meanwhile, back in the real world, most people have no idea any of this is happening because these islands, they're legally invisible, hidden behind shell companies, registered in offshore zones, operated through proxies. You can't even find out who owns them unless you dig through a dozen fake businesses, and even then, you'll hit a dead end. So if something big happens, a global shutdown, massive crash, a geopolitical event, they don't just hope they'll be okay. They've already got a boat waiting, a pilot ready, and an island that's been stocked. For 5 years, and while we're here asking if it's safe to drink the tap water, they're sipping filtered rainwater on an island with a climate-controlled beach. It's easy to think this stuff is fantasy. The money is real. The infrastructure is real. And the paranoia behind it, very real. The people buying these islands are some of the most powerful minds on the planet, and they're not doing this on a whim. The question is, what do they know? What data, what projections, what conversations are happening behind closed doors that make them think the best option is to disappear? Because the craziest part, these islands might be the first step. Today, it's remote land. Tomorrow, it's off-world. Mars, the moon, space colonies. A $100 million island isn't just a playground. It's a launch pad. A lifeboat for when the ship sinks. A portal to somewhere the rest of us will never see. So the next time you see a drone shot of a stunning tropical island, think twice. It might not be just a vacation spot. It might be someone's escape route, their digital ark, their new kingdom. And if you're wondering why no one talks about this stuff, maybe it's because the people who know are already gone.